What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? I'm Lex Scope. Every single Wednesday, we do Scope the Scenes where we bring you 4 new movies and a TV show. I'm rating it and I'm hoping to add something to your list or hopefully have you take something off your list. If I rated a 5 or a 4, good to go check it out. If I rated a 3, I'm on the fence. If I rated a 2 or a 1, you're on your own. Now, check this out. This is video number 3. I want to shout out to everybody that watched video number 1 and number 2. Shout out to Ripper Vision in particular this week. Basically, one person hit me up saying, yo, I like this video. That pretty much gives me the motivation to continue to do it. The first week was my little sister. Shout out to Lauren. Second week was Ripper Vision. Shout out to Ripper Vision. Y'all two are holding it down. This is episode number 3 of Scope the Scenes. I've been going over the last 2 videos, and it came to my attention that I say the word like way too much. It's disgusting. I'm going to try to do better. I'm sorry for y'all that had to deal with the like barrage. I'm going to try to work on it. I really, really am. Severance. Let's get into it. This season of Severance in particular was really, really, really slow for me. And I've actually had some time to think about it. Just because this season wasn't as good as the first season doesn't mean that I don't like it. The first season of Severance was so much more interactive. The first season of Severance was so much more mysterious. The first season of Severance really, really, really had me like highly anticipating every episode every single week. Y'all know I'm a binger. I hate when I gotta wait every single week for the episode anyway. I really did enjoy it. It was just really slow. They were giving us a lot of backstories. They was giving us a lot of that pertinent information that we were wondering about in season 1. Totally understand why that has to happen. But like it was just so slow in some episodes, and it felt like almost they were filler episodes. Well, they weren't filler episodes because there's so much more valuable. There's so much valuable information, so I couldn't dub it a filler episode. That season finale though of season 2, literally a movie. I never thought I was gonna get a sick ass fight scene from Severance either. Like that was totally left field. I think overall, Severance season 2, I'ma still give it a 4 out of 5. And it only didn't get a 5 out of 5 just because it was so boring. Like the episodes that were boring, I was super bored by. The interesting thing about this though, my homies that watch Severance that go to work, the ones with a corporate job, actual having that deal with coworkers every single day and a boss, whatever. They really, really, really got some interesting theories about this movie. Like, I'm a full-time artist, for example, so I work with people, not for people. But the homies that go to work and work for people, I really like to hear their thoughts. I really like to hear their theories. I really like to hear the parallels for how this is for them at work. Anyways, I am excited for the 3rd season. I am highly anticipating that 3rd season. I will be front and center watching it because it's a really great show. Apple Plus has a lot of great TV shows. They don't do a super, super good job at marketing them, except for Severance. They did a great job at that. I think that's one of their flagships for sure. My least favorite character in Severance is Dylan. I hate Dylan so much. He sucks. Like, even his story sucks. Like, how your girl cheat on you with you? What? What you supposed to do? And you mad at you? Or you jealous of you? And Bert and Irving, both of them OGs. They've been in a combination of Spike movies, Quentin Tarantino movies. They're indisputable goats. And just the fact that Ben Stiller even has both of them, I didn't like the ending at all. I understand it. And no spoilers. I'll just say like I didn't like the ending, but I understand why it had to happen because the show already has a 3rd season confirmed. Severance is a 5 out of 5 for me. The first season was a 5 out of 5 for sure. This 2nd season, I might actually rate as like a 4 out of 5. But overall, as a whole, Severance is a 5 out of 5. Please watch it if you haven't. And if you got like a job for real, like a 9 to 5 corporate job, please watch it. I think they made this more so for y'all. Anora, one of the major Oscar winners, super, super cleaned up at the most recent Oscars. Anora was able to win all of them Oscars because Carla De Gascon, sorry, I might be saying her name wrong, but went on that Twitter rant. I think that ruined the production for a lot of people, which is very unfortunate that one person has the power to just really mess up the trajectory of an entire film. That kind of sucks. But I was happy to see some accountability because I remember when they had caught Kevin Hart tweeting whatever he had tweeted, they didn't even let him go host the Oscars. So I'm definitely glad that there was like accountability on both ends. You can't just do and say whatever you want. Even though you can do and say whatever you want, you can't do and say whatever you want, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, okay, back to Anora. Back to Anora. Fantastic film. Sean Baker's speech at the Oscars about independent film, that hit me right here. I think I even posted on the screenings page. The more I learned about this movie and how it was made, the more that I think I liked it even more. For example, the intro sequence being shot on a wide lens from the corner, and they having like a live set where everybody's like just acting like they for real at work for 2 hours, and they chopped that down, and that's how they got like the first intro sequence of the film. Like knowing stuff like that really resonates with me as a filmmaker. And I give Anora's definitely a 4 out of 5 for me. But it's a great film. I know a lot of people are immediately turned off by it, and that's cool. It just might not be for you. But I really enjoyed it, and I think a lot of people really enjoyed it. Kraven the Hunter, or as I like to call him, White Panther. This almost made me want to give up on watching like Netflix Marvel combo movies. I think he played in Savages, if I'm not mistaken. This main dude, I can't remember his name, but he played in Savages, and I love that movie. Anyway, sorry about that. Watch Savages if you haven't heard of Savages. It's a really great film. But this one, not a great film at all whatsoever. I will never go watch this again. What I will say that I liked about it, though, some of the action scenes, the ones that weren't overly CGI, they was cool. Like some of his like animalistic ways that he was killing people, smooth. I like that he was not on some Batman vibes and he was really down to kill people. Love that. I also even like kinda the storyline where it's just a childhood trauma thing. Your parents messed you up and now you got to go do some shit in your life that's bigger than life, or maybe you are your parents, or maybe you're not your parents. Like there was some stuff that I really did like about it. As I was watching this, while I'm like editing or while I'm like doing some other stuff, it was a great background movie. That's what it is. It's a great background movie. Probably a good airplane movie. I'm not finna just put this on for like, yo, shorty, let's just go watch a movie, or hey y'all, have y'all heard of this? That's not gonna be the case. But shout out to Kraven the Hunter though. I didn't even know there was a White Panther. Once I did some research, come to find out he got whole comic books and stuff like that. So overall, I'm gonna give this movie a 2 out of 5, but I would never watch it again, and I don't think that y'all should either. Kind of a weird one, but I watched this movie called Mope. I think had I known what a mope is before I watched the film, I might not have watched the film. But that's just maybe I'm just like uninformed when it comes to certain industries. But yeah, I had no idea what a mope was, so I just clicked this because I seen samurai swords and I seen like stuff that looked like it could maybe be sexy, and it seemed like it was a marriage of brands for me. Samurai swords, people fucking. This movie is absolutely fucking terrible, and it's only messed up because when I first watched it, I might have rated it like a 3. For real, for real, for real. Like, it wasn't like the worst thing I ever seen when I first seen it. But after I finished watching it and I learned a little bit more, this might be one of the worst movies of all time. Not because of the actual watch is bad, but because of the intentions behind it. And because it's based on a true story. Like, it's based on a true story. So this isn't like a fictional thing that you made up from characters in your mind. These are like real people with like real families and real whatever, whatever, whatever. And I don't know if they even liked this film coming out or not, but this definitely did not depict these two gentlemen in the best light. Especially once I learned that in real life, bro had like really, really, really serious like mental health issues. And like once I learned it was real, the end of the movie, fuck it, I don't care about spoiling it because you can Google it. It's a real story. Homie gets shot by the police at the end of the movie. If you're looking at it from a lens of like not comedy, 2025, this is technically based off a real story. It just seems really, really nasty. It seems really, really salacious. It seems really, really malicious. And it doesn't really seem like anybody cared to even push this movie, which lets me know how many people don't support it. I don't know. Maybe they got some kind of cult following or something on Reddit or wherever, but yeah, this Mope movie, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 5, and it's only like, and again, it was a 3. It was a 3 until I learned more. The more I learned, the more I hated this film, man. The more I hated it. So hopefully some of the money went to the family of the victims. Hopefully some of the money went to the family of mental health or just some kind of help for people. It's just like it just seemed like a predatory film. That's honestly what it kind of ultimately felt like to me. It was like predatory, and and just like bad vibes. Hopefully I'm wrong. Also have two TV shows on it, but that's only because this fire ass show just came out called Adolescence. Adolescence, Adolescence. Go up on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. Even if it's not, who cares? Just figure out what streaming it's on. It's fire. Um, Other than the subject matter being just like crazy ass kids, mean ass kids, ruthless ass kids, malicious ass kids, vindictive ass kids. I forgot what my point was because these kids done got me fucked up. Okay, so it's a show. I think it's a show, and luckily it's a limited series. Luckily, because I do not want to see more than 3 episodes of this. But because it's 3 episodes, I was able to really, really, really digest it and appreciate it. It's about this little crazy ass white boy. His name Jamie, and they from over there across the pond. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Isn't it? Am I right, fam? It's about a murder. So of course here we are with another murder mystery. I guess they like that over the pond too. If the interesting thing about this show is every single episode is like an hour long, but they're all like one continuous shot or AKA a oneer. The camera doesn't cut. And I think this may or may not be true oneers. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look it up. But with a true oneer, that means the camera does not cut. Sometimes they can stitch cut and they can make it look like the camera didn't cut, but I think this is like a true oneer. So like for the hour, the camera's just rolling. You're going from person's perspective to person's perspective. Whenever you want to go to a different room, you got to follow someone. Whenever you want to go to a different place, you got to get into a vehicle. Like I really, really, really appreciate the technical side of this, especially because they had like drone shots and like just a lot of dope stuff where I've been watching the BTS of it and the creation of it and the way that you have to tell the story. It's almost like a play. Near thing. We're not shooting out of order. I think that's probably pretty rare nowadays, especially with TV shows. You got to have at least time, a lot of pre-production time to like plan everything so meticulously. I really do appreciate that. Not to mention, I think the one shot it keeps you in the moment so much, where like the emotions and stuff you're feeling from these people, you can really kind of sit in it because there ain't no cuts. You just right there in that room with them, feeling it in real time. The third episode, a little bit boring to me. I just get bored easy though, so I don't think that it's bad, but I do think it's boring. It was really, really emotional though, so I don't detract from the emotion and dismiss like how impactful the episode was. It was just a little bit boring to me. Adolescence, 4 out of 5. Adolescence is a 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 4 out of 5. This is Scope to Screens every single Wednesday. I'm your boy Leg Scope. I'm coming here bringing you movie reviews, movie critiques, showing you what to take off your list, showing what you add to your list. We just gonna sit here and we like to talk movies. You know what I'm saying? Peace. See y'all next week.